What is up guys, TechRax here. So in this video we have three different smartphones, the iPhone 11, the Galaxy Fold, and the Galaxy Note 10. We're going to be putting all three phones in a box and we're going to be filling it with expanding liquid foam. I did this one time a long time ago guys, and I'm going to tell you right away, I don't think any of these phones are going to survive. It creates a lot of pressure and heat. Basically what it does is it's a liquid that expands and it fills in and hardens. So I put a little bit of some tape here just so I can actually get the chance to charge it and it doesn't fill this up. And maybe, you know, somehow one of the phones does survive. But we have the iPhone 11, the white version here, perfectly working. The Galaxy Note 10, also perfectly working, beautiful smartphone. Look at this, wow. And then the Galaxy Fold, last but not least. Fully working, beautiful smartphone here, folds perfectly fine, just like that. So we got all three smartphones standing upright. All we got to do now is just mix the solution and pour it right in. As you guys can see right before my eyes, it's actually expanding already. The Galaxy Fold went into Bixby mode. Let's see if I can feel a whole bunch of heat coming from this thing. I don't want it to actually touch my finger, but look at that. All three phones still working. And look at this, it's just expanding. It's lifting up at a crazy fast rate. That's insane. Just want to show you guys a closer look here at how fast this stuff is expanding. I feel like it's going to crack open the box, but it's growing so quickly, just minutes. Galaxy Fold is already off. Obviously, it's still working, I'm sure. Something just happened here. Device overheating with the Galaxy Note 10. iPhone 11, still doing well under all that pressure. And again, something up with that Fold because I'm trying to power it on. Ooh, there. The iPhone, I think, just went to some sort of, seems like it's on. I think it went into overheat mode as well. But the Galaxy Fold was the first one that was unresponsive. Now about 30 minutes in, guys, it looks like the expansion has stopped, but the phones are extremely hot. I can barely touch them for more than a few seconds, like they're on fire. The foam has hardened, but definitely the heat is just building inside these phones. So wouldn't be surprised if the battery goes crazy on any of one of these, but we're still going to be waiting until all of them fully cool down. That might take a couple hours. The time has come to break this box apart and get these phones out. I can't stress enough, guys, how long it took me to just get one phone out of this thing. I'm about to take the Note 10 out of here. It took me a full day. The other phones, that's going to require another day for that. But look at this, guys. Look at all the slicing and cutting that I have to go through, and I think this phone is done, guys. I was sitting outside cutting this. I'm gonna show you. Yes, just like that. The Galaxy Note 10. I'm still gonna clean it up here, and then the tape actually went off, but I'm gonna try and plug it in, of course. I actually didn't damage too much of this phone in the process, but let's see if I can just actually take. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some cleaning up and we'll see if this phone turns on. And the moment of truth, guys, will the Galaxy Note 10 turn on? Guys, honestly, I'm a little bit nervous on this. I don't know what to expect, and I genuinely don't think any of these phones are gonna turn on. The S Pen is stuck on this phone, and I noticed that the power button here, I don't know if I kind of accidentally cut it out when I was doing some scraping to get this phone out of here, but it's like missing in a way. But the display actually looks, you know, fine, and I'm gonna plug it in right now, guys. I want to see what is gonna happen. Oh my goodness, are you serious? No, I'm not believing this. 70%, 39 minutes until full. What in the world? I'm still shook, guys, how this is actually working. I'm able to actually use my nail here to power the phone off and on, because again, that little button is like missing. But everything works. Everything works just fine. It's like a brand new phone. even under all that pressure. Next up, guys, we have the iPhone 11 that we're going to try and turn on. Here is the back and the front. Cleaned it up a little bit. I want to let you guys know right away, I messed up big time on this phone when I was actually trying to get it out. I cut through a little bit of the phone here, and it did crack the front and the back. So I don't know if this is going to affect whether it turns on or not, but we're going to find out either way. The phone did actually come off a lot easier than the first one. So I'm going to plug it in, guys. The moment of truth. It's in. Holding the power. Apple logo. Apple logo. Apple logo. Apple logo. Look at this. It works. The iPhone 11 passed the test, guys. Camera works. Power off, power on. Let's go ahead and check ringtones. Everything. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out finally what happened with the Galaxy Fold. And finally, guys, the Galaxy Fold. So I want to first show you guys just the position and the look of this phone. This is exactly how I placed it at this position. Now, I did cause this camera damage as well trying to get this phone out because, again, it was such a challenge to get the phone out. But it is not in the greatest condition, guys. So I'm going to try and actually fold it here first. Okay, folds a little bit like halfway here. Not exactly. Using some force now. Wow. That definitely does not sound good, guys. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Boom. It's plugged in. Now, when I first started pouring this stuff, guys, I noticed there was like a line in the middle of the fold. So that isn't necessarily good news, but I do want to see if something else, maybe it does have some sort of sign of life. Holding the power button. This is a perfect example, guys, of why not to first go straight into buying a folding device. You're going to experience a lot of issues. I know this is really an over-exaggeration of a video, but go for a more polished, refined smartphone, Galaxy or iPhone. Don't go straight for that beta first version Galaxy Fold because there's just so many complications that you can encounter, and phone definitely is not turning on. I did notice it was, I think it actually broke as soon as it was expanding. That phone was expanding. So the other two phones did survive, which is really miraculous. I didn't think any of the phones would survive, but you guys could just see the beating that this Fold encountered here. And that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I'm going to try and... Oh my goodness. Well, that's one way to open it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more videos, and peace out.